Today we're headed to an epic bike park. It's 11 hours away, and I'm not gonna lie, at 52 years old, I'm a little nervous about it. For me, the biggest bike park in the Southeast is Snowshoe, and it's pretty awesome. I came here for the first time last year, but I was about 2 or 3 weeks out from knee surgery, and I was riding a bike that I could not get set up. I struggled on it all year long, and I really didn't have a good trip. But this year, it's a completely different story. If you don't know, Snowshoe has two sides, a basin side and a western side with chairlifts running down both sides. Plus, they have epic backcountry trails that are a little bit outside of the bike park. Like last year, we started on the basin side, and there's two main runs that I really enjoyed going down. The first one is this, Dirt Beaver. And about right here on the very first day, this happens. Chains off. Chains off.
Did you break it?
Happened. Yeah.
Thankfully, I was able to get that swapped out, didn't hardly miss any time, and right back to my laps. My other, probably more favorite trail on that side would be Dreamweaver to Lucid to Lower Dreamweaver. Thank you. And I think it's amazing. I do think they're blues, but man, just the mix of flow and chunk is just right for me. A couple little jumps scattered in. It is really a good time, and the dirt was epic. Plus, on the basin side, they have a bunch of lettered trails, which are very technical, rooty, rocky, not flow trails. And they also have a pretty rough trail that they've raced on several times, Rudy Pebbles. I rode very little lettered trails while I was here. I was in full bike park mode. I really need to go back and spend more time riding some of the lettered trails and exploring that more, but I always feel like I'm so crunched for time that I don't, although I did take a couple laps. I took a group of riders down the M and O trails, and they're a lot of fun as well.
To the right. It all rolls.
I may not have mentioned it, but we came on 4th of July weekend with a nice big group of people, and we had an absolute fantastic time, and you couldn't have asked for better weather while we were there. The western side, or the western slope, seems to have a bit more elevation in it, so the runs are longer. I would say it's a little more advanced than the basin side, and this is where my absolute favorite lap of the weekend is. But first we start on a 3-mile flow trail that seems to be very popular. It's called Skyline. Here I'm following Mason. We're going to go down and film a little clip for my buddy Casey Salsa. I'm not a huge fan of the trail. It is fun, but for the amount of speed you carry to the size of the jumps, it just doesn't match up right.
I've cleared that one, by God. Every time, to flat.
I will say I complained about this trail last year, and it was noticeably better this year, but it still has a way to go to be 3 mile of pure flow. You kind of go too fast and have to check up and slow down for every jump.
You cleared it. Take it easy there, Turbo. All right, I'm gonna stop and film her. Girl, you flying, you better slow down. Yeah. I'm gonna go slow, she said.
One thing I got tired of doing this year is watching other people do the cupcake drop and not doing it. Last year, with a poorly set up bike and fresh off knee surgery, I did not exactly want to do the cupcake drop. Matter of fact, I didn't want to do any drops. I was worried about the impact on my leg. But this year, I got tired of watching guys do it and me not do it. I didn't even really tell anyone. I just decided this lap I'm going. I went right off of it, and it was what I expected. The drop is perfectly fine. It's a lot of fun, but I didn't quite realize how fast that next corner comes up. I knew it would come up kind of fast, but it kind of caught me off guard a little bit that first lap. And now for my most favorite section of trail, and that would be Judy Chop into Ninja Bob. And it is unbelievably fun to me. Just right amount of flow jumps with rocks and options, and I can't I probably should count how many laps I've done on this lap, but I absolutely love it. When it comes to an end, you've got two options. On the right, you've got missing link, which we'll get to later.
bicycle.
And on the left is ball and jack, which is right up there as one of my favorites. Although there is a little section of corners, of awkward corners in the middle that I wasn't exactly a fan of.
These turns suck. I need to quit. These turns are fun. These sucky turns are fun, Mason.
Once you get through that, it's a pretty fast chundry straightaway that really works your hands over. I gotta tell you, this second trip is going a whole lot better than the first. My bike is working good. My knee isn't bothering me. I will tell you that 3 days of Snowshoe Bike Park fitness, man, it's a lot. My hands and arms were sore, not from anything bad, just from all the fun we had. From there, from either missing link or ball and jack, we were opting to take Sweet Dream, just a sort of a short trail that runs back into Powerline, and it has a bunch of fun.
I don't, surely not, the sun's still up. Oh God.
There is a tabletop on it with 2 mud holes right in front of it. I don't know if it was just the weather or what, but we struggled to get over. I did get it kind of one time. And it's not that it's a big jump or really difficult. It's just the setup was real awkward with the 2 mud holes robbing your speed right before it.
That mud hole before it sucks.
After that, on the fire line, it's probably green jump trail. I need to look it up. Maybe it's blue, but it's probably a green jump trail. But that bottom little bit of it is a lot of fun, and you can really get going fast. So the other option down there, missing link, my plan was to work my way through it on the last day. None of it is something I couldn't do, and I did get a decent run down it, and then the next lap up, there was a helicopter, trails closed, and it was closed for most of the day. They said they were having an investigation, so whoever that was, I hope he's okay and he's all right. And they didn't get it back open until very late in the day, and at that point I just did what I'd already done and called it good. It's kind of like going out on your first day. You always leave wanting more. Well, I can't wait to come back, and maybe I'll see you there. No bike park trip is complete without a trip to the old Dollar General. Let me wipe this sweat away. Okay.